Why did Manchester United sign Sen Lamens over Emiliano Martinez this summer? Well, according to Ruben Amorim, it's because of age and long-term potential. Here's what the manager had to say about the 22-year-old shot stopper. I think he's a very talented goalkeeper with a bright future ahead of him. I believe he has the right mentality to be a top goalkeeper. And most importantly, he's only 22 years old. So he has the time and the space to improve and grow as a player and as a person. United fans have been crying out for a new goalkeeper ever since David De Gea left the club. Martinez was the one target, but United have a young keeper who they believe can become a reliable starter between now and the end of the season. However, he's not ready to start just yet. That SY Altay Bayendir will continue to be first choice, and he'll start the upcoming clash with Manchester City. The race for Benfica's presidency just got very dramatic. One of the candidates, Cristóvão Carvalho, promised that if he gets elected, he will get rid of coach Bruno Lage when his contract ends this summer and try to bring in Jurgen Klopp. Said that Benfica needs a coach who has won the Champions League and has the ambition to win it again. He believes that the club needs a change and that Klopp is the right man to lead them to their first European trophy since 1988. However, there are some big obstacles in the way. The main one being that Klopp is tied to a long-term role with RB Leipzig until 2026. And even if they let him go, he has repeatedly said that he doesn't want to return to daily coaching anytime soon. Arsenal cruised to a 3-0 win over Nottingham Forest, but the Gunners were dealt a major blow as Captain Martin Odegaard suffered a worrying shoulder injury. It's the same shoulder that he hurt back in January, forcing an early substitution. And after the match, manager Mikel Arteta confirmed that Odegaard will need to have his shoulder monitored closely over the next few days. It's the same one that he had to have surgery on last year. We had a scan, and it looks fine. But the specialist said that it's one of those that we have to monitor, see how it evolves, and make decisions as we go. The good news is that Arteta revealed that there's no need for surgery at this stage. But the bad news is that Odegaard is now a major doubt for the upcoming Champions League clash, with the Gunners desperate to reach the semi-final. I don't know if he'll be available for Wednesday, Arteta said, but I am hoping that in the next few days he can recover, because we're gone. Need him. Barcelona have a big decision to make. Rafinha is absolutely exhausted after his exploits with Brazil. He played long minutes in Chile and Bolivia, and that's at altitude. Coach Hansi Flick may decide to rest him for the Champions League opener against Porto. That will give Marcus Rashford a chance to start on the left flank, and if he has a good game, then he might get more minutes in the coming weeks. In fact, he could become one of the key players in Barcelona's attack, but it all depends on how he performs on Tuesday night. The other option for Barcelona on the left wing is Ansu Fati. He came off the bench in the last game and made an impact, so it'll be interesting to see if he starts or if Rafinha gets the nod ahead of him. What do you think? Should Rafinha start or not? Chelsea fans, this one hurts. We were so close to victory against Brentford, leading to 2-1 in the 86th minute, but in the dying seconds of the game, we conceded a dramatic equalizer. And it was a long throw-in from the right side that wasn't dealt with, and it's a tactic that we've seen before from Pritam Arhan. I'm not sure if you saw the game, but our manager, Enzo Maresca, was absolutely furious. He said it was embarrassing the way we lost the game. And to be honest, he's got a point. After we took the lead, we should have slowed the tempo, protected the ball, seen out the game. But instead, Brentford got men behind the ball, threw everything forward, and caught us on the counterattack. It's a long throw from the right. It's not a difficult one to defend. We just didn't do our jobs. And in the end, we paid the price. We had the game won, but we were just sloppy. And I think when you're 2-1 up, you have to see the game out. Pep Guardiola is preparing for his 30th showdown with Manchester United. Across their 29 previous meetings in all competitions, Guardiola has won 16, drawn 4, and lost 9. That's a win rate of 55%, which is actually higher than his overall managerial career win rate. It's quite the track record against a team that he's faced more times than any other, and it's a rivalry that dates back to the days of Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and now Manchester City. Guardiola has won the Premier League title with City 4 times, but United have also won the FA Cup twice in this period, including last year's shock final victory. Despite the recent setbacks though, and there have been some big ones, the overall head-to-head record firmly in Pep Guardiola's favor going into this weekend. S-Clash at Old Trafford. Real Madrid are your champions-elect. They edged past Real Sociedad 2-1, but that scoreline doesn't do justice to the drama that unfolded in the 30th minute. Madrid defender Dean Hydrison was sent off for a last-man foul on Mikel. Now, coach Xabi Alonso was absolutely furious. He felt that it should have been only a yellow card because Eder Militao was covering and Oyarzabal didn't have full control of the ball. Plus, VAR didn't even check it. Why? Because it was Madrid's first foul of the match. And you know what they say? First, blood has no VR. But Alonso's men showed incredible character. They played with 10 men for over an hour and sought out the game. And they got the win, thanks to Arda Güler's first half strike. A big win for Madrid. Now, let's talk about the red card. Was it a foul? Yes. Was it a last-man foul? Should VAR have intervened? But it wasn't a violent conduct or a denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, so I don't think it was a sending off offense. What do you think?